What's going on, everyone? Today we're at Schumacher Homes, Cincinnati, Ohio location, and we're getting ready to walk through another beautiful version of their Charleston. So let me get you outside. I'll tell you all about it. All right, y'all, say hello to the new American tradition version of the Charleston. I think this is a brand new kind of version for us. I don't think I've ever toured any of the new American traditions version of this home. I have toured it quite a number of the Charlestons, but anyway, the exterior, I do love the blue and white. I think that looks absolutely spectacular. You've got a little lap siding. You've got some board and batten and a little brick as well. Inside, you're going to find 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. There is a 2-car garage, which would be sitting right here. And all of this is inside of approximately 2,400 finished square feet. You have these beautiful big double white doors as you walk up to the entryway. And if you are interested in this home, it does start at approximately $468,000. But with that, let's get inside and see what all we can find. All right, here we go. Y'all, it's getting cold outside. Oh my goodness. I think the high has already happened today, which was like at 3 o'clock this morning. And it just has dropped. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started right here, of course, with the entryway. Again, you have the double doors out onto that front covered porch. And I think the interesting thing about this, which I really like, is that this version of the Charleston actually showcases a covered back porch, which is super neat with an outdoor fireplace. But anyway, nice big light fixture. You've got some shiplapping on the accent wall right here, just tons of space in the foyer itself. And then to the right, as soon as you walk in, you do have access to this office space. Now, as we are walking through the home, let me know what you like, what you might want to change or rearrange if this home was to be yours. The cool thing about the Schumacher Homes is you can get on there and kind of add and subtract different things to the floor plans, and that ultimately gives you like an idea of what it would cost. But I like it because you can tweak it to make your own. But just a nice little spot up here, kind of cut off away from the rest of the house, right? I feel like you could still hear everybody kind of doing their thing, but at the same time, kind of off by yourself. And then you've got the great big built-in along the back wall. And then on the opposite side of the hallway from that, you've got the powder room. So you've got a single vanity. This one's got like some nice dark tile in here. Love that. Toilet. And everything's like really close together. So you've got the powder room, and then you also have the coat closet. And then from there, it opens up into all of the common spaces with the living room, kitchen, and dining room. We're going to go ahead and start here in the living room, and I just love this ceiling. Oh my goodness, it definitely just gives it like this rustic flair to the home, you know what I mean? Just kind of warms it up a little bit, and I'm digging it. But anyway, you've got a nice big window array looking out onto your back covered patio space. You have a beautiful kind of shiplap accent wall just kind of popping off from the white. I think that looks neat. And then you also have this floating entertainment center. And then I'll go ahead and give you a good pan of the space, just to kind of give you an idea of where everything's at. That way you can imagine how you're going to be utilizing it. Banister and stairwell down to the basement level, which we will get to, but we're going to go ahead and start over here on this side of the house. We'll come back here to the back, and this is the first of the secondary bedrooms. And then into its closet, which is a reach in. And then you have the bathroom, which this bathroom right here, it will be for all of the bedrooms on this side of the house. So nice deep tub. Then you've got the single vanity. A linen closet. And then the toilet. And then all the way at the front of the house, you have 2 additional bedrooms. So anyway, I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. Ours was quite eventful. I spent most of it digging up sewage lines, replacing all those things. So we live in a house. The original structure was actually built in the 1880s, and then the back half was renovated or added to in the 70s. But for whatever reason, and I don't know what the code was back there or not, but so our main lines inside are actually made of cast iron, which is fine, right? But once you get outside, it's made of like this, it's almost like tar paper is what the pipe's made out of. So it like crumbles super easy. Anyway, I ended up having to get down there and do some digging. Ended up replacing all the lines. And so it was fun. I enjoyed it immensely. But I'm glad that it's over. I was dreading it. Oh my goodness. That's definitely one of those projects that you're like, you have zero motivation whatsoever to do. And I would have paid someone, but the people that we had come out to give us a quote, they dropped like 20 grand to replace like, I don't know, 50 feet of pipe, something like that. And I was like, oh no, I'm not doing that. So anyway, I ended up doing it on my own. Cost me like $1 grand. But anyway, story's over. Coming into the living room or the kitchen. See, yammering, discombobulated. But so you've got this nice size island, double waterfall on either side. Plenty of seating space up here on the front. And then you've got these 2 big light fixtures hanging down over the top of it. And then on this side, you've got plenty of cabinets and drawers. Looks like a trash can drawer. This one's a little bitty one. But then you've got your undermount sink with views into both the living room as well as into the dining room, and then your dishwasher. And then along the back wall, cabinets not quite going all the way up to the ceiling, but pretty close. And then they took and wrapped the countertop up into the backsplash. You've got your gas range, your range hood. I do love the glass pane cabinets up top. I think that looks super neat. And then plenty of storage down there. You've got your built-in oven and microwave, refrigerator, and then a nice little buffet space over here. And then through this doorway is your mudroom. So you've got your hall tree, plenty of open shelving for storage. This door right here actually would lead out into the garage. It's locked, I already checked it, but 2-car garage. And then opposite that, this is your laundry room. So you got a wash basin, and then you have your washer and dryer hookups, which I don't see the dryer outlet, but I would imagine it's going to be along this wall somewhere. Again, it's a model, right? It just kind of gives you the basic overview of what the home would be like, the feel of the place. And then opposite that, on the opposite side of the kitchen, you do have a pantry. I would imagine that there's going to be some type of door here. I'm sure there's a bunch of different options for you to choose from. And then we find ourselves in the dining room. So nice cozy spot. You've got this big old light fixture hanging down over the top of the table itself, and then you also have easy access out onto the back covered patio space. And I love the cedar columns back here. I think they look absolutely phenomenal. Another little spot for some outdoor eating. We've got the fireplace. You can mount the TV up over it. Ooh, all right, let's get back inside. It's cold. I put my jacket on this morning, and I was like, nah, that'll be fine. And then I just watched. I had a 3-hour drive out here, and I just watched as the temperature steadily dropped. I was like, oh no, oh no. All right, then you got a little pocket office, which acts as your transition between the dining room and the master bedroom. Got a fun little accent wall right here. This could be a number of things, right? You could line this with bookshelves. You know, the sky is the limit. I would love to know what you would do with it. So you can drop that for me down in the comments. And then from there, you enter into the master bedroom. So nice big tray ceiling. Beautiful, nice dark accent wall. And then you have your own access out onto the covered patio. And then into the ensuite. So double vanities. Your shower, which has the normal shower head and a nice big rainfall shower head. And a little partition wall, which hides the toilet. And then you have a his and her closet. And then that is everything on the main level. So from here, we're going to go ahead and check out this basement area. I haven't been down there yet in this model. So we'll see what we're working with. So plenty of space. Just kind of wraps around. Whew, that scared me off. Down here in the basement, you hear the floor, the door open up upstairs. I thought something was about to come and eat us. Ooh, all right, anyway. Let me know what you think about that. The basement area, what all you would do with it. And I'm gonna head back upstairs. Y'all let me know what you think about this home down in the comments. If you want any more information on this home or Schumacher Homes, you can find that information right down there in the description. With that, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I hope you go on to have a fantastic day. And as always, my name's Timothy. I look forward to seeing your beautiful face in the next one.